Right, so I've been approached by a company a little while ago called Didobuy. They're from South Wales. They're kind of like, I suppose they're kind of like a small Amazon, in so much that they have a website. You go and they have a look, see what you want to buy, and then obviously then you buy, and then they send it to you. So they've sent me a couple of gifts, so we can have a little look at and unbox and go through, and I can show you them and everything else. So the first one that they've sent, the one I'm going to be doing in this video, is this, look. A nice little 1080p sports cam in the style of a GoPro. So let's have a quick little look at this and see exactly what it's like. Alright, so here it is. So before I carry on, I'm just going to say this is a totally unbiased review. These guys have given me this camera for a review, but it's not in any way a paid endorsement or anything. So let's have a quick little look and see what this is all about. So let's open her up. Right, box to one side, packaging to one side. Okay, so you've got camera, a load of accessories, loads of different mounts for the camera. Let's put all these to one side. A couple of sticky pads there, a couple of extra mounts there as well. Looks like this might fit onto bicycle helmets, motorbike helmets, handlebars of bikes. Certainly looks like that's the case from a couple of things there. Let's move on to the camera first. So let's have a quick little look at this. So this is inside a waterproof housing. Oh, that's quite funky. Okay. So this waterproof housing, just to move on, just to sidetrack onto this for a second, this allows you up to 30 meters of waterproof photography. That is pretty good. It's got its own little mount on the bottom there as well, which you can attach to these various other contraptions here. Right, okay, so that's the housing. Let's put that to one side. There's the camera. Look at that. Really small in comparison to the hand. If I just put it in the palm of my hand, you can see straight away, actually. That's probably easier. That's really good. I like that. Nice 2-inch display at the back, not touchscreen. A couple of different buttons here for scrolling through the video that you've recorded. This here as well, you might see in the video. Let me just see if I can angle this light a little bit better. That this little mark here, that's a speaker. You've got your OK button at the top there. That's for, once you've turned the camera on, that's for shooting videos, taking pictures. Your on button and your mode button is on the front here. Push and hold for on. And then, as you'll see, you then have the on button there, like that. And then if you wanted to scroll through the different modes, you just click, and then you'll see you go through the different modes there. Okay, so let's knock that off for the second. There we go. Very light, very small in hand. Doesn't come with an SD card. I've just popped one in there just for the time being, but you are going to need a little micro SD card. I think I'm using a 4 gig class 10 in there, just something quite simple, just to test with. Nice little USB port there on the side for charging. Battery is all contained in the bottom here. You can buy replacement batteries for this camera, and all you would do there is just move this slider, take this battery panel, then comes off, and the battery just pulls out then from inside there. No zooming option on this at all. It is a fixed lens, but to be honest, a lot like GoPro, where they just strap them to themselves on top of a helmet or on their chest, shoulders or head. Then you can also do the same with this as well, obviously with another accessory pack and using some of the accessories from this pack as well here. So that is what you get. USB cable, a couple of mounts, a couple of sticky pads for the underside of these mounts as well. Now this would be good for, I believe, in the manual actually, it comes with a load of examples. So of how you would use. There we go. Knew it was there somewhere. So that shows you all the different configurations of how you would put these different mounts together and how you would make this camera work on a tripod or on a bicycle helmet or bicycle handlebars as well. Also shows you the menu of the camera as well and a couple of different things inside there. Alright, so that's pretty much the camera. This is pretty much everything that you get with it. So what we're going to do for the second is I'm now going to run outside and I'm going to test this camera in a real world scenario, record some video on it, the rest of the vlog will be recorded on this, and then we'll try and see if my pond is clear enough. We will try a little bit of underwater filming as well, see how that goes. Alright, so I've just come outside now. I can't see myself in this, so hopefully I'm totally in the frame here. This is just recording at its fine grain 1080p normal lens, not its wide angle. So hopefully this is being picked up as well. I had to turn the audio on because the audio was off in the main menu. So now the microphone should be working and should be picking up what I'm saying. Okay, so this is outside. This is what it's like. Let's see if it does high contrast. Okay, so I've got the waterproof casing with me as well. Let's give it a shot and see how it goes. So that's all done now. I told you the pond is really green for the minute. There's a lot of frogs and newts actually in the pond, so I don't want to get rid of. I don't want to use any chemicals on the pond in case it kills the wildlife in there. But use this. It's now soaking wet. But the camera is bone dry, completely bone dry. All right, so back indoors now. Dried off my hands after being in the pond. Yeah, it's very green in the pond. I thought there might have been a glimpse of a frog or something, but not. Thoughts about the camera? Yeah, pretty good. I gotta be honest, it's very difficult. You're either gonna spend out loads of money on a GoPro, or there's nothing really at the low end of the spectrum. So these cameras are, to be honest, pretty good. I mean, they're very light, they're very compact. You can carry them on you. As I say, it was given to me by a company called Didobuy. I've put their all their information in the description, including links to this particular product website as well. So yeah, go and check them out. So yeah, there we go.